On today's episode of Angry Planet, George Karunas faces a blizzard. And speaking of snow, that has been the story in Alberta for today. Thanks, Margot. Yes, it definitely is here. And as we head throughout today and tonight, some areas could see anywhere from 5 to 20 centimeters into the higher elevations. We could even see more than that. With that upsloping, we are expecting more snow the closer you are to the mountains. And as Margot mentioned, it is going to be feeling absolutely frigid out there, especially through the overnight and for your morning hours. Yesterday, Calgary reached a high of 20. Overnight, it's going to feel closer to minus 16. We'll have more on your forecast, but for right now, here's Angry Planet. Today's episode of Angry Planet continues in less than 60 seconds. Let's take a look at your forecast, but also breezy. Hold on to that umbrella tight. We are looking at the strongest winds along the eastern shores of Newfoundland for today. This evening, starting to clear in the Maritimes, still seeing some sea effect set up overnight for Newfoundland on Monday. Still looking at some more showers for the north. And in terms of just how much we're expecting, up to 40 millimeters is possible right along the western shores of Newfoundland. That's where we are expecting the highest amounts, but very gusty for today. Still breezy as we head into your Monday, especially for you in Newfoundland, right along the eastern shores. Still breezy conditions as that system continues to push out to sea and isolated showers. More on your forecast to come, but for right now, here's this episode of Angry Planet. 20 centimeters, it all depends on where you are. I'm Michelle Nelson. As we take a look at this system, we continue to track. The closer you are to the Rockies, the higher amounts of snowfall we're expecting. With that upsloping, we could see even more than 20 centimeters into the higher elevations. In Edmonton, less than 5 centimeters. We saw that snow push through earlier, but it is feeling cold. Through the overnight, some areas will feel cooler than minus 20 degrees. More on your active weather coming up. On today's episode of Angry Planet, George Karunas faces a blizzard. We'll have that coming up in just a moment. But first, speaking of snowy weather, and in Calgary, you could see anywhere from 10 to 20 centimeters, depending on where you are. That system will continue to sink to the south. High pressure pushes in overnight, but cool conditions expected for your morning. From Alberta and right across the prairies, it is going to feel frigid. So bundle up. Today and tonight, up to 20 is possible. And to the higher elevations, we could even see more than that. For Edmonton, under 5 is expected for you, but we're not looking at good driving conditions. It will be not the best day to be out on the roads, especially this afternoon and in through the evening, because winds are going to pick up and blowing snow will be an issue. Let's talk about those wind chills, because it is going to feel very cool overnight. In Olds, minus 19, in Calgary, minus 16. That's what it will feel like with the wind chill. And in parts of southern Ontario, we saw lake effect snow. Hamilton, 67 kilometer-an-hour wind gusts. In Goderich, it was 68, but even higher than that in some areas, again, up to 90 kilometer-an-hour gusts. This evening, the snow to the north, that's north of Wawa, mixing throughout the Nickel Belt. And in Cottage Country, we could even see some isolated showers for this evening. We'll have more on that to come, but right now, here's Angry Planet. Today's episode of Angry Planet continues in less than 60 seconds. Let's take a look at your forecast right over the past week. We're now seeing a change in the weather pattern, so you can expect to see more sunshine in your forecast as we head into Monday. On Saturday, we still had some foggy conditions. Vancouver, 12.9, more sunshine for today. We are tracking a lot of snow in Calgary and in southern Alberta. Made its way in from the north, so not only southern Alberta, but central parts of the province as well. High pressure will slide in for Monday, and that's when we are expecting to see even cooler conditions than what we're dealing with right now. With those wind chills, it is going to feel frigid. In terms of the snowfall, significant amounts, up to 20 centimeters is possible for many areas. We'll have more on your forecast, but right now, here's Angry Planet. Oh, and for many, today, it's looking more like Christmas than the week of Halloween. My name's Michelle Nelson. Yesterday, in Calgary, we reached a high of 20 degrees. For your morning hours tomorrow, heading out the door, it will feel closer to minus 20. Quite a temperature difference. Let's take a look at the warnings we still have in place. Up to 20 centimeters is possible. The closer you are to the mountains, the higher amounts of snowfall we are expecting. And as I mentioned, it is going to feel absolutely frigid. Through the overnight, minus 16 for you in Calgary. We're looking at minus 18. That's what it will feel like in Drumheller. For more on the conditions, Margot Morin joins us live from Calgary. Thanks, Margot. Yes, that's for sure. I would throw on those layers tomorrow. It is going to feel frigid, not only in Alberta, but right across the prairies as high pressure pulls in, and that's drawing in that cooler air. We will see sunshine tomorrow, even for Alberta, where we are dealing with the snow, but it will be cool, and blowing snow could be an issue out on the roads. Again, in terms of how much we're looking at, 10 to 20 centimeters for Calgary. General 5 centimeters for you in Edmonton, under 5 centimeters is expected. But it's not only in Alberta. From Wawa to the north, that's where we are seeing the snow. As we head through your day today, still picking up more of that, mixing through the Nickel Belt this evening. But since Friday, Geraldton has seen 7 centimeters, Pickle Lake 11 further to the northwest. Windy conditions expected in Newfoundland today, right along the eastern shorelines. Through this evening and tonight, we could see wind gusts of up to 100 kilometers an hour. So it will be quite gusty out there. Hold on to that umbrella tight. We continue to see the rain. That will continue for today, pushing out of the Maritimes for this evening.